Did you know that the average person has over 60,000 thoughts a day, and more than 80% of them are negative? Even more surprising, 95% of those negative thoughts are on repeat, like a bad song stuck in your head. That means most of us are living in a loop of self-doubt without even realizing it. Here's the kicker. Self-doubt doesn't just affect your confidence, it impacts everything. A study from the University of Melbourne found that people who lack confidence earn less money and miss out on opportunities at work. Another shocking fact? Those who doubt themselves are more likely to avoid important decisions, staying stuck in situations they're unhappy with. But here's the good news: self-doubt isn't a life sentence. It's just a habit, and habits can be changed. In this video, I'm going to show you how to destroy your self-doubt in 5 seconds with science-backed strategies. You'll learn how to flip fear into power, clear out mental clutter, and build unshakable confidence, even when life gets tough. By the end, you won't just manage self-doubt, you'll turn it into your biggest strength. Ready to take back control? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The neuroscience of your inner critic. Self-doubt isn't just a bad habit, it's part of your brain's design. According to neuroscientist Dr. Rick Hansen, the human brain has a negativity bias. This means it's naturally wired to focus on threats and failures to keep you safe. While helpful for avoiding saber-toothed tigers, it's not so great for your confidence. Here's the deal. Every time you doubt yourself, your amygdala, the brain's fear center, lights up, flooding you with stress hormones like cortisol. This reaction happens in milliseconds, so you can't stop it from starting, but you can stop it from taking over. One way to interrupt this response is by using a grounding technique called the 5-second reset. The next time self-doubt creeps in, try this. 1. Pause and breathe deeply for 5 seconds. 2. Visualize the doubt shrinking, like a balloon deflating. 3. Repeat this mantra. This is a thought, not my truth. Why does this work? Deep breathing calms the amygdala, and visualizing change helps your brain shift focus. A study by the American Psychological Association found that visualization can reduce stress by up to 23%. Chapter 2. The 5-second reframe. Turn fear into power. Here's a truth bomb. Fear and excitement feel nearly identical in your body. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and your mind starts spinning. The only difference? Your interpretation. Mel Robbins, author of the 5-second rule, explains that reframing fear as excitement can completely change how you react to challenges. The trick? Catch yourself within 5 seconds of feeling doubt and reframe it with this phrase. I'm not nervous, I'm ready. Think about this. Olympic athletes often use this reframe before competing. Instead of saying, I'm scared, they tell themselves, I'm energized. Studies in sports psychology back this up. Athletes who reframe fear as excitement perform better under pressure. To practice this, imagine your next nerve-wracking moment, a big meeting or a tough conversation. The second you feel your confidence waver, say, I'm ready to rise. It might feel silly at first, but over time, it rewires your brain to associate challenges with opportunity, not failure. Chapter 3. Mental detox. Declutter your thought junkyard. Your mind is like a garden. What you feed grows, and what you neglect withers. Unfortunately, most of us are unknowingly feeding the weeds, negative self-talk, comparisons, and old beliefs that no longer serve us. A groundbreaking study from the National Science Foundation found that 80% of our thoughts are negative, and 95% are repetitive. That means we're stuck replaying the same mental junk over and over. The solution? A daily, mental audit. Here's how it works. 1. Grab a notebook each evening. 1. Write down one negative thought that popped up during the day. 2. Challenge it. 2. Ask, is this 100% true? 2. Often, you'll realize it's based on assumptions, not facts. 3. Rewrite it. 3. Replace it with a statement that feels empowering. 3. For example, I'm not good at public speaking, becomes, I'm learning to get better every time I speak. Small changes like this may seem minor, but they can transform how you think over time. Want to keep learning practical ways to crush self-doubt? Don't forget to subscribe for more insights like this. Chapter 4. Supercharging confidence with micro wins. Big goals are inspiring, but they can also feel overwhelming, especially when self-doubt is in the way. That's where micro wins come in. A micro win is any small action that moves you forward, even if it's tiny. Why are micro wins so powerful? Research from Teresa Amabile, a Harvard Business School professor, shows that even small achievements release dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical. This boosts motivation and builds momentum. Here's a practical exercise. Write down 3 small, achievable goals every morning. These should be so simple they feel almost too easy, like sending one email or tidying your desk. Cross them off as you complete them. Over time, these tiny wins compound into a powerful sense of accomplishment. Chapter 5. Armor Up. Building your confidence rituals. Confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build. One of the best ways to do this is through daily rituals that reinforce your belief in yourself. Start small. 1. Begin your day with a power posture. 1. Stand tall, shoulders back, and breathe deeply for 2 minutes. 2. End your day with a win journal. 2. Write down one thing you did well, no matter how small. 3. Practice self-affirmation. 3. Say out loud, I am capable of growth and learning. The key is repetition. Just as you wouldn't build physical strength from one workout, you won't build mental strength from one ritual. Chapter 6. Becoming bulletproof. How to thrive in self-doubt triggers. Here's the truth. Self-doubt doesn't disappear forever. But you can learn to thrive in situations that trigger it. Reframe doubt as data. Instead of seeing it as a weakness, view it as feedback. For example, if you're doubting your ability to deliver a presentation, ask yourself why. Maybe it's because you're underprepared. That's not failure, it's insight. Dr. Carol Dweck, author of Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, says, the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities to learn, not as evidence of your inadequacy. Finally, remember, doubt often shows up when you're doing something brave. It's a sign you're pushing your boundaries. Instead of fearing it, celebrate it. As Brené Brown says, you can choose courage or comfort, but you can't have both. If you're ready to keep growing and crushing your self-doubt, make sure to subscribe for more tools and strategies. Confidence is built one step at a time, and we're here to help you every step of the way.